Hello, welcome to a rare 8 a.m. episode of Drinks with Ron. I'm Ron, and my delicious Karuba Gold iced latte. I normally get the hot stuff, but man, it was already ball sweat hot at 7 this morning. I walked the dog around the block and the last 2 days. So I am hiding out in the basement. I don't think my air conditioner shut off all night last night. I woke up a couple times. I apparently am very fucking wiped out between the heat and everything else. We ate about 7 o'clock, and I didn't think it was going to stay down. So I went downstairs to lay down, and I think I came up at about midnight and went right back to bed. So I slept 12 hours yesterday, and I didn't do much. I caught an afternoon nap yesterday, too. So either something's going on or the heat's just fun. I don't deal with the heat well. I never have. I'm big honky. Don't like the sun. Fuck that flaming ball of radiation in the sky. I mean, if I didn't need it to stay alive, it could totally go fuck itself. But I digress. I haven't done an episode in a while. I've had a few people ask me. The last one I did, I think, kind of explained why. But I'm kind of mostly caught up on all my yard shit now. I'm at least down to the last 5 finishing percent where I feel okay letting them sit. But the thing is, doing an episode of Drinks with Ron, it's not just about finding time. There's also this whole, you've got to be in the right state of mind. Like, I think there's 3 or 4 episodes I tried to do in the last month because I had some delicious beers I wanted to showcase. But you can't force it. I said, this thing ain't scripted. I don't have, it's just you get some time. The thing is, I have to be caught up enough with all my shit, yet still not completely tired, so I gotta have some energy left. And I come down here, and the other issue is my record player over here. It works intermittently. So when I went on a spree there a while back and did like 5 episodes in a row real fast, that fucker decided to work for 2 days. And it hasn't worked since. There's something with the motor. Like every once in a while I'll look over and it'll just be spinning. And they're like, oh great, it had to sit for 2 days this time. But yeah, I know what you're saying, Ron. You just play something else. Like a mini disc player right here. And it's not about the music itself. It's about when I feel good enough to actually have things done that I feel good enough to relax. One of the big components is I chill in the basement next to the beer tapper in my little corner chair, and I turn on this here record player, because that's what I do when I've actually got some time to myself, which is very rare. Ted Jansen, you want to get in on this? Come on, buddy, we're shooting one. Okay? No, Ted Jansen that. Anyway, yeah, so it hasn't been working, and that, even if I've got the mojo going, that just kind of sucks the vibe right out of the whole thing. So I decided I'd fire up the mini disc player. I have no idea what's on this disc. I just hit play. So let's find out. Buddy Miles. Score. Great album. Highly recommended. Come on, Ted. Get on up here. And now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing to you the one, the only, Ted Theodore Jansen. Come on up, buddy. Come on. You really shot my fucking intro. Let's go. Come on, man. You're making me look bad. People don't even believe there's a tiny dog down here. There's like dog pantomime. I'm just gonna... You know what? There is no dog here. I've just been pretending. You were waiting for him to jump up and look all adorable. Didn't happen. Apparently he wants to sit and sniff at my feet. I don't know what dogs enjoy. He likes to smell things. I'll tell you that much. Hey, Ted Jansen, ladies and gentlemen. He shows up when he's damn good and ready. He needs no introduction, although he's got one. Yeah, who's a good boy? No poops yet today. I'm sure you were concerned, but if you are concerned about Ted Jansen's poops, follow Ted Jansen Poops on Instagram. Actually, I don't think that's the name anymore. I think we switched it to just Ted Jansen Dog? Ted Word Jansen Dog. I don't know. If you really want to see his shit, I catalog some of the better ones on Instagram. Rubber bands, hair ties, pieces of plastic, pens, pencils, aluminum foil. What else did we get in there, Ted? Oh, pieces of a rubber bouncy ball. Oh, an entire peach pit. Now, in fairness, I did have a guy push me and say, did you actually see that? And I said, no, I didn't see it, but I saw him put it in his mouth. I looked around the house for it for 2 days, and when I came home a couple days later, it was sitting on the love seat all by itself, and it didn't smell like a regular peach pit no more. You know, I'm not Billy Bob CSI over here, but I can piece that fucker together. You know, you see a dog eat a peach pit, and 2 days later, one that smells like poop shows up on your couch, and your dog, who's been acting squirrely for 2 days, is finally chill. I think we've got all the information we need to go to trial. Anyway, yeah, it's... I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do with myself. I'm off for like 13 days in a row or something, because we were supposed to be at Dance Nationals. Last month I was off for a week and a half because I was supposed to be in France. And you want to talk about... I basically never figured I'd ever go anywhere in my life. I figured the wedding reception, the honeymoon deal was probably my best chance to ever get out of the country. That didn't happen, so I was like, well, what the hell. So they needed a chaperone for the school trip. No guys would volunteer. I thought, shit, I can probably get it off. The school can help me pay for it. I can probably afford to pay for mine and my kids. Get the whole thing set up, go to all the meetings, raise all the money. And this shit fucking hits. France is off. So I'm back to not going anywhere again. Like, yeah, you know, whatever. I never fully believed I was actually going. When you grow up with no money, it's something you kind of condition yourself to. You don't get excited about anything because... fucking show it to me first, alright? I hear a lot of people talk a good story about shit that's never materialized. I don't get excited about nothing until I'm doing the thing. Yeah, I'm not even going to elaborate on how far that one goes. But anyway, yeah, and it was just the total dick kick for a week. Like, we ended up going to Madison for a night or two. I felt like shit, didn't want to go. Shit, I think I slept half that trip, too. I'm in the hotel, take a nap. I wake up, like Nickelodeon's running, and it's some stupid show. But of course, this is the Paris episode. So the entire episode is just French stereotypes and piss-poor hackneyed French and... like, okay, whatever. You know how that goes, though. You know, you start looking for something, it starts popping up everywhere. You buy this weird, shitty car that you've never seen anything like it, and then for the next month, you see them everywhere. So, I understand there's a little bit of that. When you're on the lookout for it, it shows up. But they just kept coming. I'd get one after another, and finally we got home from Madison. We walked in the door. Dog had his bark box, which he loves. He goes apeshit when he sees the box. He knows there's treats in there, probably toys. He gets very happy. So we tear the fucking thing open. France. I said, damn it, Teddy, those fucking frogs. No sooner do I say that, he reaches in the box, pulls out literally a frog chew toy. And I was like, you get that frog. And, yeah, Eiffel Tower, the whole fucking deal, just right in the dick, over and over. I'm like, okay, universe, I get it. I'm not fucking going anywhere, but I got a killer passport with a great picture, so, you know, a couple $100 on passports. At least maybe my kid will actually use hers someday. But I gotta get productive down here. The one good thing about this whole debacle is stores are starting to panic. So I got like a 36-month zero interest at the equipment store. So I finally ordered a new set of recording monitors. Kick-ass, same model, BX5, 5-inch Kevlar cones. But those two little 5-inch will fill, what's this room? 18 by 10? I never got my old set above 3/4, ever. And this is a big fucking room. So, I got that set up. Now I gotta get them all wired in, and I'm gonna go back, and my kid's into all this shit now, so it's amazing. You know, I go to school for broadcasting, audio, video production, and I worked in the radio, but I think the most I'm getting out of this is all the shit I've been able to show her. Audio, video editing, what you're looking for when you want to shoot things, as far as editing down, how stuff, I mean, she's I mean, most of this generation is pretty good anyway, but she's got an actual bit of background now. So I'm going to bust out the old recording program and start editing some of my old tracks for fun. Problem is, between the first house or second house we lived in town, the last house, and here, well, I backed up my shit at that house. I bought a hard drive at this house, and my PC failed at this house. So everything from like 2008 till now, gone. Literally hundreds of songs, all the Drinks with Ron shit, like the track. I told my kid, wow, we might have to record a new intro song, because I don't have any of the tracks. I still have the song, so I can, do a little quick EQ, but it's not, I don't know. What I'm saying is, if I can get some actual shit done, I might be able to go start playing with fun shit, and then maybe we'll get another episode or two in the can. Still gotta show you this beer, so, I don't know, coffee's kicking in, so I'm gonna get to it. Hopefully it's a productive week in all forums, including Drinks with Ron, where I hope to hit you with a couple more before this beard takes over. So for Drinks with Ron, I'm Ron, signing off.